Hi guys, I'm Ria and you are watching The Suburban Foodie. So today Karthik and I are going to make some fancy dish under 100 bucks. So I have decided to make ravioli from scratch with spinach and ricotta cheese filling and with some marinara sauce. I wanted to make ravioli from a really long time and I've had ravioli only once. So I wanted to try it by myself. Also, when I heard the word fancy, I was like, I'm gonna make some handmade pasta. So, picture right here, this is my expectations. Let's see how it turns out.
So I'll try to make hummus and falafel today. As you all may know, it is a Mediterranean dish. The reason why I chose to make it is because it is very easy to make and I'm not like a pro chef like how Ria is. And this is how I'm expecting my dish to turn out. Let's see how it goes.
Coming to the hisab, I have managed to get all the ingredients under 85 bucks. Um, so the veggies like spinach, tomatoes, onion, garlic, lemon cost me 20 bucks. Then half liter milk was for rupees 30. Semolina or you call it rava for 10 bucks and seasoning like salt, herbs, chili flakes, pepper, oil, I'm counting it 10 bucks. Also cheese 1 cube for 15 bucks.
Okay, so as I didn't shoot a video like giving you a detailed explanation of about my costing, so I'm doing it right now. So the first thing which I have used is chole, which costed me 25 rupees, then sesame seeds, which is for 10 rupees, olive oil, which costed me rupees 20, all the veggies including onion, garlic, carrots and all costed me rupees 25, and seasonings like salt, pepper and everything costed me rupees 10. So the total comes to 90, which is under 100. That's a good thing.
Let's start by making the pasta dough first. I'm using 1 cup semolina or suji. Then I'm adding some salt. I'm adding water little by little and forming into a stiff dough. Then later keep it covered for an hour or so. Then break the dough into small pieces and put it into a grinder or food blender. Make it fine. Take it out and knead it for a minute or so. Just don't forget to cover it. Heating the kadai and adding some oil. Then I'm adding some garlic. After it's golden brown, I'm adding the onions and I'm adding some salt so that it cooks quicker. After the onions are slightly golden brown, I'm adding the pureed tomatoes. And after it cooks, I'm adding pepper, chili flakes and mixed herbs. And then finally the herb grown in my garden. Let's start making the filling. So there's ricotta cheese, some garlic, salt, pepper, spinach which is blanched, chopped and the water is squeezed out. I'm just using half of the cheese cube. Mix all the ingredients well. So coming to the main part, the ravioli. So I'm rolling out one portion really long and placing the ricotta cheese and spinach filling on one of its end. Then I'm just applying some water on the edges and fold it into half, making sure there are no air bubbles and just cut it into squares. It's not easy as it seems. It's quite difficult. I've brought the water to a boil and I'm just adding some salt and putting ravioli pasta in it. Add the ravioli pasta in the marinara sauce and toss it for a while. And there you have it. You're done after 3 hours.
So for the hummus, I'll be adding the boiled chickpeas in a blender and 3 to 4 cloves of garlic and the tahini paste. So I've transferred my hummus mix in this, but it didn't turn out very creamy in how I've eaten in restaurants and how I've seen it in videos. Let's make the falafel and see. For the falafel, I'm taking some unsoaked chole. I'm adding some onions into it, garlic, and in the end I'll add some chopped coriander.
finally the time has come. I have my dish here. Finally, 3 hours in baking. I hope it's worth it. I'll just cut and show you how it looks from the inside. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So as you can see, I've already taken a bite. I couldn't actually wait. It is delicious, let me tell you. It's delicious. I love the stuffing. I love the marinara sauce. It's just great. I'm so glad I made it. Just that the pasta should have been a bit thinner, so that maybe the taste of the filling and the marinara sauce is more, but it was a first try, so can't really complain.
Finally, my hummus platter is ready after 2 hours of hustling in the kitchen. Let me taste and see how this is. The falafel actually turned out really good, but the hummus is not that creamy. But I think I did a great job at this, and I would give 8 out of 10 to this because it's really delicious. I hope you guys have liked this video. Do like, share and subscribe to Suburban Foodie for more such content. And if you have any other suggestions for us, do let us know in the comment sections below.